Well, hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Travis, and I garden here in Louisville, Kentucky, Zone 7. I also hunt and decorate and make Halloween decorations um, as well. So, again, if you're new here, welcome. We do a little bit of everything on this channel, from decorating to making decor. I just recently got a booth at an antique store. So, all summer long, I'm going to be working on fall and Halloween items for the booth. One of a kind items, all handmade. So, if any of that interests you guys, please, I would love if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along. So, let me just go over some of the things I'm working on. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've been working on these um, paper clay pumpkins for quite a few years now, and I was inspired by Kathy LeBeau here on YouTube, Hunt on the Hill. I don't think she does videos anymore, but anyway, I have to give credit to her because she even gave me the homemade paper clay recipe. And if you want to see the recipe or the ingredients and how I make that, just scroll on through. Probably a couple years ago, I think I posted a video, how I make it. And here is a fresh batch here. Alright, so I got quite a few here going. This is the newest one that I've been working on, and you can see by the marker on there that I kept going back and forth debating on what kind of facial features I wanted to put on it. Now, this is the second time that I have applied this paper clay on here. I was actually in the middle of doing this video the first time, and it was sitting upright, and yeah, right on camera, it just face planted here in the floor. So I had to completely redo it. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in here. So that's why it's leaning backwards. One thing I learned by making these, you kind of gotta do a little bit at a time. Otherwise, the weight of the paper clay and gravity and all that, it'll just slide off, or like it did earlier, it'll just fall on the floor. So, in this one, I made the mistake of setting it outside in the dark garage to dry, and yeah, I won't do that again because it started to get a little moldy, but I've got some bleach water and I can just kind of wipe that off of there. No big deal. But I'm really liking the face on this one, and it's it really does look rotten the way it's kind of shaped. I have to say I've come a long way from the first ones that I've made, but that just, with anything, right, you get a little bit better and better. So I do cheat. Instead of doing, and I know I've said this before, instead of doing the paper mache paste with the paper or the newspaper, it would give me a more sturdier base, which would probably help out a lot. As far as applying the paper clay too, but I'm lazy and I like to work a little quicker, so I just got masking tape. And again, this is from start to finish. I've got a video on my channel, um, but basically it's the tall kitchen trash bags. You can kind of see that through there, poking through there. Stuff them with paper, plastic, anything you can find that's moldable, and or kind of soft like that, and fill it pretty tightly, and then tie it off, and then I just go all the way around it with the a couple layers would be best with the masking tape, And that's just my lazy way of doing it instead of course, paper mache, you know how messy that can be, and it takes a day or two to completely dry. So that's how I do it. I'm sure you'll find many different ways to do it on YouTube. Here is one of the first ones that I created, and I'm just taking a little bit of the new paper clay and giving it a little bit better shape. As you can see there, kind of tweaking it a little bit, and this one will get a new paint job and everything. Also, what I do is I put real pumpkin stems. So I guess I'm gonna have to get on Amazon, and I heard that they've got Amazon or Etsy. They've got pumpkin stems for sale, so I'm definitely gonna have to do that. But anyway, try not to talk your all's ear off, but so that's how I do them. Some of them are going to be looking like rotten pumpkins. Some of them are, you know, green or beige or the white pumpkins. I got quite a few of these now, and several of them are going to the booth. Anywhere from 150 to 200. Now I know that sounds high, but these are handmade and you know, one of a kind things. A lot goes into them, a lot of work, and they're also going to get lights. So I'm going to order me some lights on Amazon. They'll come with a light as well. So the smaller ones will be 150, and I think the larger ones will be 200. And people pay that for handmade items. So anyway, something else I'm working on here. This was just an old cookie jar, owl cookie jar I got for free. It did have a broken spot back there, so I just kind of welded it together with the paper clay. And I am torn, so that is the question of the day for this video. I can't make up my mind if I want to paint this in vintage colors like black and orange, maybe some green eyes, or if I should take it more primitive and just do it like a black and beeswax, you know, with the black and the cinnamon to give it a more primitive look. So that's the question of the day. Let me know what you guys think I should do with this. So leave your suggestions in the comments, and I will figure that out from there. I would love to hear from you guys, so anytime you comment, I really appreciate it. So that's what I'm doing so far for Halloween. Busy. As you can see outside, I've got another bee skep going on out there. And y'all, it's like 100 degrees today. And it'll have a little American flag. As a matter of fact, it will have this American flag, little tea-stained flag. So another little primitive bee skep that's going to the booth. Let's see, so, oh, there's another one out there. I think you guys seen that one before. It's going to the booth. So anyway, friends, I don't want to make this video too long. It does take a while for them to upload. So I'll keep this short and sweet. Just want to give you a first little Halloween video of the season. From here on to Halloween, I will be working non-stop on projects. So again, if you're into that sort of thing, please follow along. You guys have a great weekend and stay cool. We'll talk soon. Bye, friends.